Virgin Stripe Challenges are a series of events that bring remarkable groups of people together from all over the world to raise money for big change and push themselves as much as they can. So there's a really nice link between how we're raising money and what we're raising money for. So in doing Stripe, we're obviously taking a group of people and really pushing themselves and really testing them. We're raising money by doing that for projects and organisations that work with young people to instill in them a growth mindset. And it's a remarkable thing how having the right mindset opens doors and lives. So the inaugural Virgin Stripe Challenge took place in 2014. And we travelled from the centre of London to the summit of the Matterhorn in Switzerland entirely under human power. So that involved 3 back-to-back marathons, we rode the Channel, we cycled for 8 days across France, hiked for 7 days over the Pope route in the Alps, and then we climbed the Matterhorn. The core team is made up of a very interesting, diverse group of people. To name a few, we've got Sir Richard Branson on the core team, Marion Bartley, who won Wimbledon in 2013. We've got a guy called Carl Locko, who's an ex-gang leader, talent poet, social activist. We've got Richard Reed, who co-founded Smoothies and Drinks, and then just a range of wonderful people. So just your average, group you meet in the pub?
Yeah, not quite. They might not seem like it on paper, but actually when you get to meet them all, they are pretty normal. His energy and ability to just push on is like no one else. And actually on last year's challenge, we were halfway through the hike and he gets a phone call and he takes Shannon on his side and says, "Listen guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to leave for a few days." He was going off to broker the peace deal in Ukraine. And then he came back with the party at the end of it. So the challenge that we're doing in September this year is a really exciting one. We're going to leave from the base of the Matterhorn, we're going to hike for 5 days into northern Italy, and we're going to cycle for 15 days the entire length of the country. And then the final stage is a triathlon. We're going to swim from Italy to Sicily, we're then going to do a 110 kilometre mountain bike to the foothills of Etna, and then we're going to run a half marathon to the summit of the Etna volcano. And then I think we're going to have a pretty big party at the end of it. But yeah, so the swim is the bit that most people are nervous about. I have heard that Sicily is a shark breeding ground, yes.
That's not going to sell it.
Yeah, I know, there are no sharks, I promise. Really, we're looking for anyone that wants to come and meet other incredible people, really challenge themselves, raise some money for big change. And anyone that's up for a laugh, really. Everyone bar none on the challenge in 2014 brought something to the table, and in return they left with so much more. Muddy obstacle course. Both. Not allowed to say both. Race t-shirt. Me. Unquestionably. Always will be, always have been. Richard Reed. Richard doesn't have bad news broken to him that often, and when it does, he doesn't fight it. It's all about completing. Strive for the journey, it's not about the destination.